Hello everybody, welcome back to the Silver Satoshi YouTube channel. Just a quick update on the miners. Hope you guys are doing well. They're still performing, these miners are still performing just great. There's still no glitches. They've been still running non-stop. Like I said, generate about 10, 11, 12,000 Satoshis a day. However, I think we made the decision that we may just refurbish these and sell them, or maybe do some custom builds on some computers. But we'll talk more about that during the coin push part of this video. We don't want to spend too much time on this. Let's move on to the 3D printer. Alright, so as you can see, this is a wonderful tent my wife bought me. It really helps protect the printer from dust and things of that nature. But more importantly, this bed that it sits on here has to be heated in order for the model to stay stuck to it. And also the head has a nozzle on the bottom here. Just see it there. That has to stay at about 220 degrees Celsius. So this tent really helps to keep the heat in. We got it open right now because it's plenty warm in the shop. But if it gets a little chilly, we can just reach up here and close the flap, zip it up, and it's just as snug as a bug in the rug. So we really appreciate her for that. Like, as you can tell, we're not printing any tokens right now for the coin pusher. We're actually printing a marble track. We've already printed a couple pieces. This is the cap, and this is the what will spin the screw rod. That just kind of fits down in there and then sits on top of it. You can spin it with your finger. I've seen some people have added motors to these. This shaft will actually fit down in that screw head once it's done printing. And once the whole model is complete, that will all sit down inside the model, and you will just spin that cap, and that screw will lift the quarters back up in the marble track, and then they'll flow down on the different tracks, just like a roller coaster, something like that. Just something to play around with. We just thought it looked kind of cool. We thought we'd try it out. It'll take a long time to make. Just these three pieces here have taken us most of the day, and that's only about 5% of the whole model. So, but we'll take some videos of that, show you how it works once it's done. Expect that in the upcoming videos. Let's move on to the coin pusher and knock some stuff down. Okay, we're back. We actually managed to build you guys a nice setup tonight, and guess what? We turned the machine on and none of it fell down. We decided not to use too many of these ingots that we printed in the machine, because for those of you who've seen last night's video, you know that they get down in this chute here, and they tend to lock it up because they're just a little too long. The chute just wasn't made for rectangular objects, made for round objects. So we went back to the poker chips, and I think we decided, as far as the giveaway goes, we're going to just keep adding to it when we win. Each game is going to be worth 5,000 Satoshis. Right now we're at a total of 50,000 Satoshis. So tonight's game, if we win it, which we will, that'll bring us up to 55,000, and we'll just keep increasing that up to 100,000, up to 1 million, until our subscriber base gets a little bigger and people start getting more interested. And then we'll announce a big giveaway, and everybody get their Bitcoin addresses in the comments, and we'll do one video just dedicated to the giveaway. So let's go ahead and knock this stuff down so we can have some fun. I'm going to aim it up here at the top first, and then we'll move down to the bottom so you guys can see it drop in the chute. Like I said, we did incorporate some of those ingots in that build. Hopefully it's not enough to jam it up, but we'll see. As I said earlier, I think we're going to refurbish, recondition, and sell some of those GPUs. We're kind of partial to the 1070 Ti's. I'm sorry, the 1070 Supers. Those are 8 gigabyte cards. They're very efficient. Of course, they're more versatile because they do have 8 gigabytes. They can mine more coins. But we've decided that we're not really so much interested in speculative mining as we are just accumulating Bitcoin for the channel. So we kind of did the math and realized that we could buy an ASIC. It's probably going to be an S19 Bitmain J. I think they're 104, 110 terahashes. They use slightly less wattage than all three of the rigs that we now have combined, but they put out quite a bit more Bitcoin, so it's going to be a lot more efficient process. And what we'll do is, one at a time, we'll refurbish those cards. We'll get new fans in them, get new thermal paste on them, get new thermal pads replaced, clean them up, package them back into boxes, and we'll put them on the marketplace. Oh, by the way, we're working on generating building a Facebook channel or a Facebook page for the channel. I'm reading the terms of service very carefully. I want to make sure I don't violate that. Man, that thing will make you sleepy, boy. They really cover their butts with that. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. We get some stuff off there. I know y'all like to see it come down. I like to see the big falls. Let's back you up just a little bit so we can see more of it. I love to see the big falls. And, also something else we thought about was, we may just, refurbish those GPUs. And maybe if we can buy in a lot computer cases, motherboards, RAM, power supplies, that sort of thing. We may just build custom computers. We'll list what we have, and if there's something you're interested in, you want to email me something that you'd like to have, and then we'll put it together and give you a quote, put it together, and sell it that way. We really don't know. And we have made up our mind that we are going to move to an ASIC, because even though we did like speculative mining, as of now, we're just interested in Bitcoin. We want to accumulate some Bitcoin for the channel and for ourselves. Hope all of you are doing well. Hope you had a great day. I know it's been a pretty good day here. Getting a little bit of a thunder boomer right now. Hope I don't lose the power while I'm doing this. There you can see some of those ingots in the middle. Just a few that we did use as part of this build. There we go. Now we're talking hot dog. That was a good one. That was the best. Oh, he fall down. He's had some milk. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's just something about that just gives me a real kick. I don't know what. I guess it's the kid in me. I always was kind of destructive as a kid. Digging holes in the flower garden, tearing up the doghouse, trying to build a tree house. So basically we won the game because the game is that boat right there, and we're obviously going to knock that into chute eventually, but we're going to keep on pushing. We're going to get all of it out of here tonight. There we go. Oh yeah, oh, we clogged up. Hang on. Really clogged up. There we go. At least we didn't have to open the machine up. Yeah, we're still debating on what we want to print to put in here and push out. But like I said, we know it's not going to be an ingot because it's just not going to work. We decided not to modify the machine it would take too much. It would the modifications we'd have to make to it would no longer be any good for pushing tokens out of there. And like I said in one of my previous videos, we do use this occasionally, as a treat on holidays to we'll put scratchers in there. Sometimes small airplane bottles of your favorite adult beverage, as long as they're plastic. And all the adults will come over and we'll take turns putting quarters in it. Whatever you win, you keep. Normally the grand prize is a $50 or $100 gift card. And we usually put one item in there that's unique. And I don't tell anybody else what it is. And we'll set that gift card off to the side where they can't actually push it out of the machine. And then at the end, I'll ask who's got what. Like just say, for instance, it was that boat. Say it was that boat. And I'll say, well, who got the boat? And somebody says, I got the boat. And you win the gift card. We replaced that $50 chip behind that plexiglass with a couple of our ingots, one on each side, and that is doing an amazing job. Something that simple fixed it. If you guys would have seen all the adjustments I was making, trying to get this thing to not clog quarters up, you'd still be laughing. Uh-oh. That's just my quarter holder falling on the floor. Oh, that's working exceptionally well. 1,000% better. Probably drop them in there rolls at a time. Might have to get a funnel. Here's one drawback to that though. We are going through the corners a whole lot faster. So we're definitely going to have to pause you here in a little bit and separate all that out and get those quarters out. Unless by some miracle we push all this out with the last handful we had, which I don't think is going to happen. But who knows? We might. That's the last handful right there. Let's see what happens. All right. You guys stand by just a minute. I'm going to separate out these tokens, ingots, and quarters, and we'll get back as soon as we can.